The following program is rated MA and may contain themes that may not be appropriate for all viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hip-hop, trendsetters, the school of hard knocks and that attitude ever. Yeah, I just wanted to be one of the best. Holding the mic as I'm yelling out D-Generation X. I will remember it. I never forget it. We come a pretty long way. There's so much I can say. It's never really gone away.
Online viewers, don't you dare be sour. Come join the Raw Patrol for the next few hours. It's me, Chris Parrish and Chris Best, as we're here with Monday Night Raw and the Raw Patrol. Chris Best, how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic now that we've got that New Day kind of intro there.
I had to just listen to Biggie on Chris Van Vliet. Fantastic episode. And what can I say? It was just in there. It was fun.
I got to get to that one. I'm still working on the Jeff Jarrett one from last week.
Jeff Jarrett has been making his rounds on stuff lately. He was on Ariel Helwani. He's been doing Chris Van Vliet. He was doing other stuff too.
Yeah. And speaking of wrestlers who are making their rounds, Sami Zayn, WWE champion, going to be defending his title tonight on Raw against Cody Rhodes.
Yeah. And then don't forget, we also have the new World Tag Team Champion Street Profits defending those titles against the Vision in a rematch, as well as Sol Ruca defending her Intercontinental Championship against Big Mommy Cool Raquel Rodriguex.
I think we're going to see some gold change hands tonight.
I hope so. I just hope it's not, the one that was just recently won.
Yeah, I don't need Sami to win it because if the rumors are true, we are in Chicago tonight. The rumors are true about Punk showing up. Punk and Sami is still a money main event to me.
I'm okay with Punk and Rhodes at SummerSlam. I just don't want you to do Sami Zayn dirty in the sense of being a transitional champion. AJ Styles recently came out and said he hopes that this isn't a thing. I know that we've seen it in the past with Christian and Dolph Ziggler, and it didn't work out well for both of them. So I just hope that's not what we see. But what we will see is Obafemi, your King of the Ring, talk about why he chose to forego his championship opportunity at SummerSlam and face Brock Lesnar in a Hell in a Cell, which I get. Not the most light way of getting to this match, but that match is going to be absolutely filthy.
Sami driving in, holding up the title. I love it.
You cannot hate Sami Zayn right now with just the authentic, organic fun he's having being champion. Like, even if you were an independent wrestler and you won your first title, you're doing half the stuff he was doing with that title. And he has one of the most prestigious titles in all of wrestling, and you can't hate it.
I said this on Friday, but his win and the way he celebrated with the belt on Friday, it felt so genuine.
And ironically enough, we're starting Raw with a meetup of Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes when Sami arrived to the venue. As Sami is telling Cody, he plans on it saying and still undisputed WWE Heavyweight Champion.
Gunther is attacking Cody Rhodes. Now, when they said Gunther was suspended, was he just suspended from SmackDown?
That is a question that I'm not sure what the answer is, because I would assume, given the fact that Nick Aldis has been suspended and we saw Adam Pearce named interim general manager for SmackDown, I would assume that it's a little bit more than just SmackDown. But this attack that we're seeing Gunther lay on Cody Rhodes, as he said thank you to Sami, who, by the way, is not helping Cody Rhodes, you would have to assume that not only are we going to see Cody Rhodes not have that fair opportunity tonight, but we could get some answers regarding what you said earlier. Do we see CM Punk? Do we see Gunther? Do we even see Nick Aldis? We know that the reason why he was suspended was due to that backstage confrontation and physicality with the ring general. As we have headspace and headlocks, our good friend Logan Thompson coming in saying, huge Raw tonight, boys. Enjoy the show. And I think he was suspended on SmackDown, but possible for both. I would assume a suspension in WWE happens across the board, but I don't know. What do you think? Like, how would you logically look at that as we have Seth Rollins coming out?
I would have suspended him all across the board. That's because knowing how volatile Gunther has been since losing that match. I mean, we just saw how volatile he is. I would have suspended him across the board just for the safety of all the other superstars and officials.
Yeah. I will say this is the Gunther I want to see. One that takes no for an answer. He doesn't listen to authority. He's violent. He's ruthless. He's scary. I want to see that Gunther. And I understand the career killer that they're posting on his trons and his graphics, but just call him a like the general killer or something along that line, like or just even call him the scariest man in wrestling. Like, why not? Logan coming in saying a total suspension means huge possibilities for both shows. An unpredictable and aggressive ring general is what he's been missing for sure. And I see that we have a few people in the chat, so I do want to let everybody know that we are streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. So if you haven't, please hit a like, a follow, hit that thumbs up, hit that notification bell, or even do everything. But please, if you have the opportunity, be like Logan, interact. Let's get an interactive chat going on, and let's enjoy some Monday Night Raw together. Logan coming in saying simple moniker for a guy who loves to keep his moveset simple is spectacular. As Seth Rollins has the microphone, welcoming Chicago to Monday Night Rollins. How ironic would it be if somebody else from Chicago interrupts him right now?
Right? A certain Punk whom he doesn't necessarily get along with.
I mean, I thought it was going to be Adam Pearce, but I mean, yes, Punk would do it too. I'm just kidding. I was thinking Punk. But I mean, how can you not have Raw in Chicago? Punk hasn't been seen pretty much since the week after Mania. It just seems fitting, especially with SummerSlam being less than a month away.
And we all know the rumors that Punk and WWE are supposedly not getting along right now, but we all know that they've also been known to play the media in that sense as well.
Well, I mean, there's been rumors saying that. There's been rumors saying that's not even the case.
Yeah.
I'm very curious to see why they would even have anything like that. But I think if we saw or if there were anything going on, there might be more of an extreme action that would have happened.
Yeah.
Because we all know the history with CM Punk and not being happy at a place he works with. We usually get that followed by a departure. It's just that black and white for him.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins did last week issue the challenge, which was accepted to Roman Reigns for a match for the World Heavyweight title at SummerSlam. What are your thoughts about the decision of going with Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns?
I initially didn't like the idea, but the more I thought about it, the more I realized how much money is actually in this main event as well. But I don't know if this is because the way they've been promoting it, they're promoting it as if it's going to be the last time they step in the ring. I don't see that as being true.
I wouldn't be surprised about it either. I mean, it's hard to think, but I think too, like we are assuming both men are going to be in WWE for a lot longer.
Mm-hmm.
And this could just be a way to say there's going to be an active opportunity to not have these two in the ring that much because of the fact that there are other things. Like maybe this is a time where now we start seeing Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns be a focal point of helping out the next group of guys, which is exactly what Seth Rollins alluded to in his promo last week, saying that when they started, they were taking the spots of the people before them, and he's not naive. There are superstars now wanting to do the same thing to them.
And to be fair, I mean, it does feel like Roman might be at the tail end of his career, but I feel like Seth might have a couple more years in him.
Yeah. Logan coming in saying their last match should take place at a Mania only because we were robbed of their main event for 32 due to Seth's injury. Have the one final battle on the grandest stage. And I will compute that with SummerSlam is like a WrestleMania. It is the only other PLE that is 2 nights. It goes to venues that have the same capacity size as WrestleManias. The paydays are there. The ticket revenue is there. I think now we look at SummerSlam as being WrestleMania-esque. And that's why I don't hate it being in the summer, because we know that you're not going to do Seth and Roman in Saudi Arabia. You're doing it for a crowd in the United States.
Yeah.
Minnesota does make a lot more sense given the fact these two are very huge in the United States, and you're going to give Saudi Arabia something completely different. I will say, though, Seth Rollins now is really acting more like that hungry Seth Rollins. It's not, you're getting a lot less entitlement to it, but he's understanding the fact that he's been there, done that. But he's also understanding that his time might not be, like, the time left that he has is valuable, and he knows he has to make the most of it.
Yeah.
So there's almost a hungry to establish his legacy, because he has said in multiple interviews that he has always looked himself as being an echelon guy like Cody and Roman, yet the actual perception is that he is a step below. He's
Mhm.
not the money-making draw of Roman Reigns. He's not the face that was chosen by the company like Cody Rhodes or John Cena. So he always has that, I'm proving you wrong, because work rate, work styles, man, we could have said Seth Rollins is our generation's version of Bret Hart. This generation's AJ Styles. Shawn Michaels, who in the ring, one of the best,
Mhm.
but maybe making money for the company, not so much.
And I thought I wanted to throw Macho Man in there too, because well, the only difference is when Macho Man won the WWE title, he was actually outdrawing Hulk Hogan during his run.
Yeah. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, I think, would be another great comparison
Yeah.
in that sense. Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, the
But-
workhorses, as we have alluded to, the guys that like you or I would actually pay to go and watch.
I mean, I would pay to see just about anybody beat up Hulk Hogan, but that's beside the point.
Yeah.
Because I was the macho guy between the two.
Hey, I'll be the first to admit when WWF came here in '95, I was paying for Shawn because I wanted to see Shawn Michaels.
I mean, I can tell you a lot about Shawn, but
Yeah.
right now we're getting Seth Rollins talk
Yeah.
about a lot.
Yeah, and there was one thing he said in this promo so far that really kind of struck a nerve with me, and kind of rings true, where he said that most of his world title reigns were done because he had some sort of help. This time he's got nobody to help him.
Mm-hmm. And that's true to a sense, but when he won the World Heavyweight Championship in its inaugural phase,
Mm-hmm.
was he not on his own then?
Yeah, and that's why I said most of his title wins.
So, I mean, I'm just saying, for the majority of the time, I mean, nobody asks how. They just say how many.
Yeah.
And
the victories he's had over Roman, yeah, some of them were championship matches, but he didn't win the belt on in those cases.
But we are not getting Roman Reigns interrupt. We're not getting CM Punk. We're getting the man with everybody saying LA Knight is coming down.
Yeah. And we all know his problems with the bloodline right now.
And also with the Vision. Let's not forget the Rouge of the Century started in a match between Seth Rollins and LA Knight.
But
Pretty smooth catch of the microphone there.
I do like that LA Knight is interjecting himself into this situation.
I mean, I think that right now we have to look at LA Knight as being a heavy favor for Money in the Bank. Do we not?
I've been saying it since the beginning of the year, basically. I wanted him to win last year and the year before, too. So,
I mean, with all the interjection he's doing, he might as well interject with the title on the line. Now,
have a good one, Logan.
LA Knight is saying Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns is boring.
Yippee skippy, he says to that.
LA Knight is claiming, I remember a time where you had to win matches or tournaments to get the
Yeah.
opportunity to face for a championship.
And he did. He's talking about how he did lose to LA Knight in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament. In the King of the Ring tournament, not to LA Knight.
Now, I would argue that defeating Braun Breaker inside a Hell in a Cell does, or in Steel Cage, sorry, does give you a heavier look at being a number one contender.
Compared to LA Knight's 2 victories over Jimmy Uso, which were with help, by the way.
I mean, but it's not like Jimmy Uso wasn't also getting some assistance either.
True.
Anytime Jimmy was there, we know Jay wasn't short behind.
Yeah.
I say if you get any victory over anybody in the bloodline with help, it's just monkey see, monkey do, in my opinion.
And LA Knight has made it his personal goal to take down everybody in the bloodline. So.
I mean, I don't think there's a dispute that when LA Knight grabs a microphone, he is undisputed a main event guy.
Yeah.
I will ask the question, though. Does LA Knight sometimes talk too much?
To a degree. I think. I always think of the term actions speak louder than words. And I'm wondering if with this LA Knight character, are we going to the story that it's been told time and time again, but the story where this wrestler can't win the big one?
I mean,
because that's kind of where it feels like it is going.
I will say this. This is why I think a lot of people would like to see Money in the Bank before SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Because how ironic would it be if Seth and Roman made you feel like this match is all about Roman needing to beat Seth?
Yeah.
Seth wanting that last opportunity or that next opportunity for the title. And then say LA Knight was your Money in the Bank. You have a situation where LA Knight does to Seth and Roman what Seth did to Brock and Roman.
Or what was it Seth last year who did it to Punk as well?
Yeah, but Punk was already finished his match. He would do this mid-match, take the title. And we have Seth Rollins giving LA Knight praise.
A title that he never lost.
And Seth saying he's going to SummerSlam to get that title he never lost. And if LA Knight wants to step up to him, he is more than happy of making LA Knight the first person he steps in the dirt. And I think this is a great piece of imagery if you can indulge me.
Oh. Yeah,
Yeah.
he turns around and we see Jimmy Uso hanging out behind LA Knight and kicking his head off, basically.
I mean, I know that we have talked about LA Knight and Jey Uso at SummerSlam as a potential match. Could we see LA Knight and Solo versus the Usos be that SummerSlam match instead?
I think it's a possibility. Oh, Nick Aldis is there now.
Ooh, and now we're getting a little bit of tension with Adam Pearce and Nick Aldis. And I will say, this is what I want to see between some general managers.
Could this be where we go with War Games SmackDown versus Raw?
I think, well, yeah, I don't know because I don't think we're gonna get a Vision versus anything, but Bloodline versus somebody. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, tag team titles to start for our first match of the night.
And I can bring the swag like nobody can. And already, I the Street Profits have to go over based on their beautiful color decision. But if you want to make any, great decisions in life, I think just checking out turnbucklestudios.com and hitting that shop function would be a great decision.
So yeah, if you want to do all your shopping, guys, all you got to do is just go to turnbucklestudios.org, click that shop button. You'll be able to purchase all kinds of merch there. Whether it's something you want from the Chris Parrish podcast, the Raw Patrol, it's all there for you. Turnbucklestudios.org/shop.
And I will say, we made a blunder. That is the old video. So I'm going to just see if what I can is now the updated one. And the only thing I know is I have to check this out away from screen. So, because that said carlcarafell.redbubble.com, which was the old address. Turnbucklestudios.com is the new one. Just hit that shop function. So, in the words of our truth, are bad. And don't forget, you can always check out Turnbuckle Studios on multiple platforms. But what you can do is support Turnbuckle Studios if you go to Dubby.gg. You buy whatever you want because their stuff is GOOD. And we want to make sure that you save some money. So hit TB Studios, save that 10%, and well, you can be as happy as the soundbar to this. And we have Bobby Stats coming in the chat saying, hello, Chris Parrish and Chris Best. I just like the video on YouTube, and we just want to say, thank you. Chad Gable style. So thank you so much for doing that, Bobby Stats. And how are you doing? as we're trying to get through the good old-fashioned Netflix commercials here for Monday Night Raw. We're about to see some tag team titles on the line. The Vision versus the Street Profits. I do like the fact that this is a match that is kicking off Raw. But I'm going to throw it out to the chat. Going to throw it out to you, Best. What do you think is going to be the result of this match as we're getting our Money in the Bank in New Orleans, which is Saturday, October 10th. So 10-10. Money in the Bank.
Yeah, I've got the Profits retaining, but at the same time, as we're looking at division, we've got the numbers game with Logan Paul there. I've got to wonder, does Joe Hendry show up to even up that numbers game?
Yes. And the reason why I think, that was a weird position of putting that Vision logo because it was nearing the crotch of Austin Theory. That was not exactly the vision I would have liked, but we do now have Paul Heyman interrupting Jackie Redmond as the Vision are in that quote-unquote gorilla position. It seems like he's giving them a pep talk. And Paul Heyman just said his name, so yes, by rules, he will appear, ladies and gentlemen. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler. Don't blame me. Blame Paul Heyman.
You notice how he specifically said all of that to Austin Theory, though?
He said everything to Austin Theory because, well, Logan Paul is injured and can't do anything. But he did criticize Braun Breaker for not getting the job done against Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
That, or he's signaling Austin Theory because his gear looks effing sick, by the way.
I also think he kind of singled out Austin Theory because Austin Theory seemed to have doubted Paul Heyman last week.
Yeah. But, I mean, this is what I want to see, though. I want to see some internal doubt with the Vision as it's logical. It makes sense. And we all know that Logan Paul is in a position that's going to be benefited long-term with WWE. We all know Braun Breaker is a future world champion. It's a matter of time. He's going to be the face of the company in 5 or so years. Austin Theory, on the other hand, is somebody we thought the same, but hasn't yet done it. Instead of being a singles champion, he is back into the tag team division. And even though I was enjoying him with Logan Paul, I think there was a lot more expectations for Austin Theory to be more of a high-profile singles act in today's WWE, especially with how the old regime and Vince McMahon saw Austin Theory. Now, I got to say this, and this is going a little off topic, as Bobby's coming in saying NXT wrestler Lizzie Rain debuted at WWE main event against Ivy Nile.
Interesting.
That would actually be a really good match. But do you remember back in the day when NXT held those, or not even NXT, but it was a performance center holding their combined stuff?
Yeah, I've actually been thinking about that lately, and I wouldn't mind seeing another one.
I mean, I would not watch another one unless you got guys like Braun Breaker and Montez Ford doing some of these things, because their athleticism and agility together are absolutely insane. And I would have loved to see just a one-on-one between those two when it comes to athleticism.
Yeah.
Bobby coming in saying Grayson Waller wrestled against Javon Evans as well. So interesting note.
Yeah. Speaking of very athletic guys, having Grayson Waller and Javon Evans. And to be fair, I mean, Angelo Dawkins, his athleticism has been impressing me quite lately too.
And let's give a shout out to Bubba Duke's favorite wrestler in Logan Paul when we say nobody is more short of impressed than the WWE crowd, because as much as it's fun to hate the guy, you have to respect the athlete in Logan Paul.
And that's the one thing that Bubba has come around to. Like he's flat out said in the past that he doesn't have to like the guy, but he respects what he does in the ring.
Hey, it's fun to hate the guy, and that just means you're doing something right, because that's just playing your character very well. I mean, it's 2026. I mean, you can be an a-hole or you can play one. And usually the ones that play one are more successful.
It's what I used to tell my old roommate about The Miz. He hated The Miz, and I'm like, do you hate the character or do you hate Mike Mizanin? And he's like, I hate the character. I'm like, then he's doing his job right.
Well, but you have to like always go into the way of why you hate a guy, because I can always say the same thing. I do not like Miz, and that has nothing to do with the human being, who I am still to this day blown away with. Whenever the Miz is the babyface, they don't highlight the human being more, because if you ever watched Miz and Mrs., Mike Mizanin is a lovable human being.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a loyal Browns fan. Come on, people. You have to drop your ego at the door at some point if you're a diehard Cleveland Browns fan. And that's nothing against Cleveland Browns fan. But the character himself, I just feel like it's just not evolved to something more.
Yeah.
But with that being said, I don't know if there's a better company man in the history of the company than The Miz. So I still give the guy more than a flowers. I give him an effing bouquet because he's not only earned it. Who am I to say he doesn't deserve one?
Right.
But since we have some more commercials, let's just say ad time.
A Turnbuckle affiliation program is looking for more people. If you have passion level for pro wrestling, sports, video games, or something else, then Turnbuckle Studios is the place to be. If you have ever wanted to pursue content creation and want to join our team, then we would love to have you. Check out turnbucklestudios.org or contact us by email today, because your future is now, and we want you to tap in.
As Michael Cole is saying, there's over 12,000 at the Allstate Arena in Chicago, so we know that the Windy City does not need any assistance whatsoever to be loud at Monday Night Raw. But if you've ever thought about assisting Turnbuckle Studios or even joining Turnbuckle Studios, look no further than that ad right there, as it is your best way to get on board with the family of Turnbuckle Studios. Whatever you want to do, we're open to it. But at the same time, don't be afraid to speak up and speak it loud because we want more out of the people who are joining us. That even includes ourselves. So if you want to step up and join, that is your best way to do so. That's why we sat saying, I don't like Grayson Waller, the character. He gets on my nerves. And Austin Theory might have some nerve issues as he got that beautiful top rope blockbuster given to him by the Street Profits.
See, the way the way Montez Ford just went over that top rope, basically belly flopped onto the mat below.
I mean, that was a beautiful suplex over the top rope, but I mean,
Logan Paul's got the brass knucks.
Yeah, he's gonna get caught by the ref.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's getting tossed.
That was so obvious.
Or diversion.
There you go.
For a second, I thought Montez Ford was going to run in and grab the knucks.
No, Montez Ford is just going to do what Montez Ford does and jumps everything.
Yep.
I mean, you got to really ask yourself. We all know how crazy athletic Javon Evans is, but Montez Ford might be the OG of bouncy in WWE.
Oh, and there's Maxine.
As she low blows Angelo Dawkins.
And new tag team champions. The titles go back to the Vision.
And we might finally have got our first real female induction into the Vision as Maxine Dupree low blows Angelo Dawkins in a surprising maneuver. As she jumps and now kisses Austin Theory, and we might now see a competition for Dom and Liv.
Yeah. That kind of reminded me of when Trish Stratus turned on Chris Jericho and joined forces with Christian.
It's funny because this is the one time I'm going to give you an example that outdates what you just said. This totally reminds me of when Stephanie helped Triple H.
Right?
But also, let's not forget just the obviously more recent one of when Liv actually went to Dom and Dom turned on Rhea.
Yeah.
But if we don't get gimmicked, and I say gimmicked because, well, if we don't get a big match for SummerSlam between the Profits and the Vision, then what are we doing?
I have to wonder how do Otis and Tozawa feel about this as well, because you got to think that they're going to want to step in now.
Well, and especially given the nature of the action, does Otis and Tozawa now lean more in favor of Chad Gable, who was apologetic, and Maxine was the only one who stepped up?
Yeah.
Like it's a very, like, this just adds layers of intrigue to everything. As we saw the doctors check on Cody Rhodes, and now we're seeing Sol Ruca get ready as she plans on defending her Intercontinental Championship against Raquel Rodriguex. And I will be the first one to say, I would be okay if Raquel walks out Intercontinental Champion.
Yep. Bobby Statsa also presents an interesting one too. What if Maxine and Austin Theory go after the AAA mixed tag titles and take them from Mr. Iguana and Lola Vice? We know that there's now been more main roster implications down in AAA with Damian Priest now.
And that's where I wanted to go. We saw Lola Vice's other half and Damian Priest go there.
Yeah.
There has to be a way that maybe those two either are involved or there's something going on, because Mr. Iguana also seems to be getting involved into the tag team scene in AAA. So could it be as simple as that? I would also say, why haven't we seen Liv Morgan in AAA, given the fact that Dom is the mega champion and we don't see them trying to get after those mixed tag titles?
You're onto something there.
Or even Roxanne Perez and JD McDonough. And don't tell me you don't want to see that tag team, because that would be filthy in AAA.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I've said that I wouldn't mind JD McDonough going after the AAA Cruiserweight title.
I just want to see JD McDonough go every time.
Mm-hmm.
Watching Sami Zayn win that championship gave me hope that JD McDonough will eventually get something too.
Yeah. Well, he could go after the Latin American title, because now that belt might be up in the air, because as we found out today, Vikingo's out with an injury.
Yes.
He had knee surgery today.
And how ironic would it be if an Irish guy won a Latin American championship?
Right?
Like... But, like, hear me out, though. We know that we have an Intercontinental title on Raw. We have a United States title on SmackDown. On NXT, we have a North American title. We have a Latin American title in AAA. Could and should Evolve bring back the European title?
I'd be okay with that.
Like,
I mean,
how do we
Evolve,
not have a European title anymore?
Did Evolve not start off as a European promotion?
I don't know. Bobby Stats, you're on the clock. But if you need some time to do your research, that is fine, because we want everybody to check out all of our daily content, because 7 days a week is exactly what we do. We don't clock out because we tell a clock to tell you to tune in. And what do you want to tune into? Well, it's pretty easy.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday night, we are on call as the Raw Patrol is on duty at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday, we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursdays, let us power your dreams with the Xbox Showcase at 9 p.m. Friday, we invite you to come for a ride with the SmackDown Security Detail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday, be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. And later in the day, the Locker Room presents Wrestling Recap delivers at 7 p.m. Always be aware that weekend shows can vary in times, as the PLE Patrol and other watch party streams are always a must-see. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day, and watch all of the latest episodes on turnbucklestudios.org/shows. And please do not forget to drop a like, follow, and to subscribe to all of our channels, and when the time is right, all you have to do is tap in.
As the Vision is now in celebratory mode as they walk back, Paul Heyman has greeted them backstage. And Paul Heyman said he was very happy that somebody accomplished something today. Austin Theory says thank you, but he was pointing to Maxine Dupree.
I like how Paul Heyman said, and that was only the first step.
Mm-hmm.
And there's Otis and Tozawa after they had left. Perhaps that's a tease to a possible tag championship match. I wouldn't say at SummerSlam. Maybe at Saturday night's main event.
That could always be something that we come to afterwards. But I do want to put this out there because this needs to be addressed. Why can't the Street Profits ever get a good title reign as tag team champions?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I'm hitting the hard question right away because this is something that I just don't get. As we're getting a lot about now what happened just last week with Liv Morgan and the rest of the Judgment Day girls attacking Io Sky.
And injuring her.
We know that Liv Morgan.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Sorry. No, I was going to say injuring Io's knee. And she took out Charlotte's knee, and she's claiming responsibility for Rhea's knee too. So now we've got to wonder if that's Liv Morgan's motif now, is to just take out the knee of anybody she comes across.
I like how JD is normal. Again, that's nice. You have to just wonder who all is going to get involved in this match. I would assume Io. I would assume Liv. If Roxanne gets involved, do we get a returning Stephanie Vakir?
Do we also get a returning Becky Lynch?
I think Becky Lynch would be for somebody else. Who that might be, I don't know. But also, let's not say it. Like, how ironic is it that the person who has defeated Becky Lynch for an Intercontinental Championship now is a member of the Vision, the same stable that has kicked Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch's husband, out?
Yeah.
What layers does that now do? We talk about Otis and Tozawa. Let's talk about that as well.
And Becky herself, like, we all thought she was a member of the Vision after the whole feud with Punk and AJ Lee as well.
Bobby Stats said, I checked in Google and it says WWE Evolve never had the European Championship. And I will say, what we were asking was if Evolve was ever a European company. And then he said the Evolve has tag team championships and other belts. That we are aware of.
Mm-hmm.
I know they have a women's and a champ, like all that. And then also he'd be down for Sol and Roxanne for the women's Intercontinental title. And I will say, I have all the time in the world for Roxanne Perez as an Intercontinental champion. And I'm just maybe a little curious, like, as much as I would love to see Raquel walk out as Intercontinental champion, I really do think she would be better suited as a main champion, and that's why I do think it would make a lot of sense for Raquel to win Money in the Bank.
I just had a look. Evolve was actually an American company founded by Gabe Sapolsky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew Gabe is very involved with that, and
Yeah, he's
so
still
I always
involved.
wanted to. Yeah, I've always wanted to see Gabe when Brock Lesnar and Samoa Joe had their run going into Great Balls of Fire.
Yeah,
I wanted to see Gabe Sapolsky be a part of this because we all know Gabe Sapolsky and Samoa Joe worked extensively together with Ring of Honor before it was acquired by AEW.
yeah,
And then we all know that Paul Heyman and Brock Lesnar are just, peanut butter and jelly right there.
Yep.
One of the greatest combos ever. You can at me on that, but come on. Stats speak for itself.
I'm with you on that.
So it would have been awesome to see Paul Heyman with his protege, Gabe Sapolsky, on the other side with Brock Lesnar and Samoa Joe. I just thought there was so much to that I just and if there was one person that you believed could take Lesnar or could really combat with Lesnar, Samoa Joe was the obvious choice.
Yeah. That's why I wanted the feud to continue after Great Balls of Fire.
Yeah. I was just always stunned when I heard Vince did not think Samoa Joe was that guy. I was like, you should test him for real.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, we now have a Gauntlet Intercontinental #1 contenders match for next week. Do you want to say who's involved?
Yeah, Ethan Page, Dominic, Rusev, Javon Evans, Joe Hendry, Chad Gable, and Dragon Lee all involved. Sign me up because that's going to be the match of the night next week.
And please start that match with Rusev and Ethan Page. But they have not said when this match will take place, and that makes you wonder, will it be Saturday night's main event on July 18th, or will it be SummerSlam on August 1 and 2? As Penta was about to have a one-on-one with Jackie Redmond, we got an interference from Ethan Page and Rusev, and Ethan Page is taking credit for Rey Mysterio's name not being there. Dragon Lee comes in, and now we got Chad Gable involved.
You know, every wrestler that's listed in that gauntlet match, either way, whoever takes on Penta is going to be a fantastic match.
And I think you do have to look at the Vision getting involved and maybe costing Joe Hendry an opportunity there. Because if he's available and cleared by then, do we not see Joe Hendry and Logan Paul at SummerSlam?
I honestly think that's where we are going because, as we know, it was Joe Hendry who attacked Logan Paul when costing the tag team titles.
Yeah.
And that's where I thought we were going to go tonight, but then we got Maxine costing the Street Profits.
And Michael Cole is saying that Cody Rhodes has left the arena, so that title match with Sami Zayn could be in jeopardy. Because now we are starting off with our women's intercontinental title match between Ruca and Raquel Rodriguex. Let us know in the comments who you think is walking out of Monday Night Raw and Chicago, the women's intercontinental champion.
As much as I do love Sol Ruca, I really hope it's Raquel. I think it's her time.
I do too, but if we're all in on the Sol Ruca train, then a setback here makes no sense.
Yeah, because that's the other thing too, is like I can see if Ruca wins, then you can build a rivalry between these two going into SummerSlam over the Intercontinental title.
All right, I'm going to pose something. This match doesn't get a true winner because Becky Lynch comes out.
Mm-hmm.
And what we get is a ladder match for the Women's Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam. That's where we can add a Roxanne Perez. We can add Bayley. We can even add Lyra Valkyria to it all.
Mm-hmm.
Bobby, I do believe Roxanne Perez will show up. I believe Liv Morgan will show up as well. And I do believe that Io Sky is going to show up.
And if that's the, I don't know. I was gonna say for some reason I was thinking Roxanne was Lyra. I was gonna say if Lyra shows up, then Bayley shows up, but that wouldn't make any sense in this moment.
Ooh, it's a good counter there, as we know that Raquel went for that leg sweep on the apron, and a cartwheel counter was done by Sol Ruca, followed by a vicious knee strike, and then a Asai moonsault to Raquel Rodriguez on the floor. It's really crazy to think of Raquel as the bigger individual in this match, because I do believe Sol Ruca is a similar height as Raquel.
Because we have one more look at that really hard clothesline. And I think you are right. I think they are the same height. But where Raquel definitely is bigger is in the muscle department.
Yeah, I mean, she is definitely the stronger of the two, but we can say Sol Ruca is the faster of the two.
Yeah.
Athleticism goes to Sol Ruca, whereas the strength and the experience definitely goes to Raquel Rodriguez.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what we need right now? Some Bubba F and Duke in the house.
What's up? How's it going, boys?
Not too bad. We have a good little women's intercontinental match going on between Sol Ruca and Raquel Rodriguez.
Nice.
Bubba, before you comment, do you need a recap of what's happened so far on Raw, or are you caught up?
No, I need the quick run it back.
All right. We started the show off with Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes meeting each other up in the entrance area of the parking lot of Raw, where Gunther attacked Cody Rhodes to the point where Cody Rhodes has now left the arena because he and Sami Zayn were scheduled to have a match for the Undisputed Championship. Then we saw Seth Rollins come out to talk and hype about his match against Roman Reigns for SummerSlam and the World Heavyweight title, and LA Knight interrupted. And we got a good little teaser between those two. Our opening contest saw the Street Profits defend their tag team titles against Braun Breaker and Austin Theory of the Vision. And we got ourselves new tag team champions as Austin Theory pinned Angelo Dawkins for the 1-2-3 because Maxine Dupree low blowed Angelo Dawkins as they left the venue shortly afterwards. And Otis and Tozawa were questioning what just happened.
Right.
We got news that a number one contenders Intercontinental Gauntlet match is scheduled next week with, I believe it's Javon Evans, Ethan Page, Rusev, Dragon Lee, Joe Hendry, and I believe there was one more. Chris, best?
Yeah, I'm totally lost on who you said. Dragon Lee, Joe Hendry,
Chad Gable.
Chad Gable.
Chad Gable. And I'm just guessing because I want him in that picture. So
I was hoping you were going to say Chad Gable. I was going to go, thank you, but that didn't happen. But yeah, and then we got then we had Jackie Redmond talk to the Intercontinental Champion Penta, which we saw Rusev and Ethan Page counter. That's Ethan Page saying, you know why you didn't see Rey Mysterio in that? Because I took him out. Ha ha ha. And then Dragon Lee came in, and then Chad Gable came in, and it looks like we could be getting a tease between a Chad Gable, Rusev, or even Ethan Page match, because Ethan Page was very quick to go talk to Adam Pearce, or Chad Gable was very, very quick of putting some boots to asses. And then now we have our Intercontinental title match, and now you have been caught up. Oh, Dominic Mysterio's in there. That's why Bobby.
I was gonna say
Bobby Bonito is nicknamed Bobby Stats. Yeah.
Why is he screaming Dom?
But let's not forget too that we did see Gunther get kicked out of the building too by Adam Pearce after almost getting into another altercation with Nick Aldis.
Oh my God, Nick Aldis is in the building.
Yep.
He was. Yeah. So far, it's been a pretty heavy thing. But thank you, Bobby, for the statistical correction. We appreciate that. As he's also saying, hey, Bubba Duke.
I was just waiting. Hello.
Oh.
Good to see you, Bubba. My goodness. Oh, a frog splash.
Oh, and there's Roxanne Perez.
I was going to say.
I mean, might not be GTA, but this is the time that seeing getting RP might actually be good.
Oh, what a move. Wow. Oh, no.
Now, Bubba, we've already given our predictions on this one. Who do you think takes it?
I want Raquel Rodriguez to win.
Well, there's Liv.
Yeah, there's Liv now. Holy. But I still think
that
I was going to say, I think with all the shenanigans, Ruca is still going to pull this out.
Yeah, because we do have the two from Judgment Day helping Raquel. We know that Liv's SummerSlam opponent, Io Sky, who we do see now.
Oh, wow.
But I did put out, do we see the return of Stephanie Vacquier to even out the odds?
That would be cool. I love Io. Be gone with you. Did she just use explicit?
No, she did the Kairi Sane taunt.
Yeah. And Soul.
Oh, Soul Snatcher.
Or Soul Snatcher, yeah. But I do think that this builds a rivalry between Raquel and Soul as well.
Or at least Soul and the Judgment Day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't think it's just one lady. I think it's going to be all three of them.
I mean, this also very well could be Liv saying, well, you had your shot, you lost. Let's give Roxanne an opportunity. And we go to what Bobby was saying in the chat of Roxanne Perez and Sol Ruca. But we mentioned the experience went to Raquel there, but Raquel was victim to inexperience by being a victim of the distraction that was the chaos outside of the ring that allowed Sol Ruca to take advantage and show a very experienced move to retain her championship.
Yep. I don't know why that is so funny and so over, but like just this and pointing at people for her is just funny.
She gets the whole crowd doing it when she comes to the ring too.
The heck?
Speaking of doing it, should the management of WWE do this? As Bobby's saying, what if we see the match of Roxanne and Soul at Saturday night's main event for the Intercontinental Championship?
I mean, they need to start promoting some Saturday night's main event matches.
Why? They only have 0 things already.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're not going to be here anyway, so.
No, but I'm going to watch it the next day.
Well, so am I.
We will let everybody know there will be no PLE Patrol for this Saturday, July 18th edition of Saturday Night's Main Event, because the guy below has ruined that opportunity for us all and decided to do something important in his life.
No, see, here's the problem. WWE did not confer with us about the schedule. I made this date before WWE announced Saturday Night's Main Event, so it's on them.
But
get your poop together, Saturday. Boys.
You should have known.
I know, I should have known.
I mean,
go ahead.
I mean, when you made the date, you literally said, "I hope a PLE does not happen that day."
Right. I literally did. And what did they do? Like within the next 2 weeks, announced Saturday Night's Main Event.
Hey, at least you have an opportunity to watch wrestling on that day. I can't when WWE comes to Edmonton this year.
Yeah, right.
But I will go to Destination X in November.
I wish. What do you guys think of this match that they're showing us right now?
I can't
Brock
wait.
Lesnar, Oma Femi, Hell in a Cell. Who walks out of this? Because they're tied 1-1 right now, right?
Yes, but what we will get next is Oma Femi probably talking about why he foregone his opportunity to face a world champion at SummerSlam with his King of the Ring victory. And you have to wonder why you're doing that. If you're Oba Femi, you have a guaranteed championship opportunity at one of the biggest shows of the year.
Right.
And you said, I'd rather go and face Brock Lesnar in Hell in a Cell instead.
Okay, my question is, if he doesn't wrestle a champion at SummerSlam, can he take that to another pay-per-view, or that's you SummerSlam or nowhere?
Well, that is something that we don't know yet, because this is definitely something new.
Yeah, because the way he worded it when he made the match to Brock Lesnar, because he said to Adam Pearce afterwards, "I've got the King of the Ring title. That means I've got a championship match down the road." That's basically what he had said.
Okay. So maybe
I'm wondering if
we didn't know about.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he's just taking control of his destiny and picking when he wants the championship alongside his King of the Ring. You know, similar to Money in the Bank, but not quite.
I will say this. I don't dislike the fact that somebody like Oba Femi has understood the situation and know that there is a ghost in his past, and his name is Brock Lesnar, who could always play spoiler to any opportunities he has until that chapter in his career is over. So I understand finish one before starting a new one. And that is why I'm okay with this. If this is the reason he gives us, I'm fully okay with it. It's just on the outside looking in, stupid as you know what, to say no to being a champion and the champion in WWE when you're given and you've earned said opportunity.
That's why I'm kind of thinking, did he find a loophole that we don't know about where he could say, not this pay-per-view, the next one? To, like you said, close that chapter. Get Brock Lesnar out of your rearview mirror and go forward from there. I mean, could he have done the Brock Lesnar thing at Saturday night's main event and then went to SummerSlam and did what he needs to do? I think so.
You can, but at the same time, like I said this at the beginning. Who doesn't want to see Obafemi and Brock Lesnar in Hell in a Cell and wouldn't pay good money for that?
I mean,
Right.
correct.
Like it's not like we're getting Techno Team 2000 versus Jacob and Eli Blue at a random show. No, we're getting Brock Lesnar and Obafemi in a freaking Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah. You're right. So I'm hoping he found a loophole and has not royally pooched his opportunity to add a title.
Yeah, and this isn't the first time we've seen something similar to that. I do remember a Royal Rumble. I believe it was one of the ones that John Cena won, where instead of cashing it in his championship match at WrestleMania, he chose to cash it in at No Way Out or Elimination Chamber, whichever was the February pay-per-view at that time.
Okay.
Speaking of John Cena,
Right. Yeah.
Well,
I'm just
we
hoping-
might get
Go
some
ahead.
additional information on the John Cena Classic that has been heavily scrutinized on Twitter because apparently fans are saying 2 months and we haven't got any information. Wah! Crying emoji after crying emoji after eggplant emoji because, well, you know, it's funny, but people do time.
they sound like the GTA fans waiting for information on GTA 6.
I know, like, calm down, people.
That's true. It's been 12 years.
Yeah.
So like that one I get, but
when is this supposed to be held anyway? Not till the end of the year, right?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know yet. Nothing has been announced yet. We got the announcement a couple months ago. Like,
right.
We're in the 7th month of the year. I mean, there has been speculation that it's most likely going to be in December at the 1 year mark of when he went away, which was
retired. Yeah.
What right away, by the way, Chris Best suggested that is what they should do. So,
Yeah, you did. You said that right off the hop when he announced it. It's gonna. This is my theory, from your quote unquote. It's gonna be a year.
And
on the day that near that day that he retired, it's gonna be that 1 year mark.
And you know what? It's a great idea because at the end of the year, what's really happening? Not a heck of a whole lot.
No.
So if you have something to look at at the end of the year, I mean, you got your bases covered. You have WrestleMania in the first quarter of the year.
Yeah.
You have SummerSlam in really the next, and then or first third of the year. You have SummerSlam in the next. Then you have the John Cena Classic. There you go. Like, you've got your year covered with stuff that matters.
Oh, we got Paul Heyman in the ring.
Yeah, it's because the advocate that he has is Brock Lesnar.
I'm still super happy he got inducted into the Hall of Fame.
As you can see, he's proudly wearing that ring right now.
That's why I brought it up. Yep.
And I still proudly have to say, WWE, you gotta get better looking rings, man.
Get better looking rings? Is that what you said?
Yeah, they're very, very weird. They look like those old school mood rings with their WWE logo on it.
Oh, you got me, bro. I was going to be like, what's wrong with the ring? It looks perfectly fine to me. No, but you're right. They look like mood rings.
Talking about the Hall of Fame, man. They don't get like a personalized 20 by 20 to put in their backyard. I do love it that he wears it on his where
ring
he would
finger.
wear a
Yeah,
wedding band.
finger.
Great.
I mean, how long's he been married to wrestling? Technically, right?
I mean,
But he
and we
is
can.
left-handed, right? So he's always got the mic in his left. Why not? It's right there
I
in
mean-
front of you.
I mean, the best always work the left. So
Yeah.
have to ask Paul Heyman, history of turning on people,
Right.
history of turning on Brock. Do we see him turn on Brock for Obafemi?
Well, it wouldn't be the first time he turned on Brock.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
true.
But does that kill Obafemi's momentum if that were the case? Because Oba's like incredibly over right now.
How would Paul Heyman siding with Obafemi kill momentum for Obafemi?
His babyface momentum.
Sure, but a heel guy.
Yeah, like
I mean, just imagine like the people that would chase Oba, and it makes all the sense in the world of guys like Roman chasing him or Seth chasing him or whoever chasing him. Makes sense. He's the ruler.
yeah, like I don't consider him a babyface or a heel. He's kind of like in that middle for me.
Oh, Oba's a baby face right now.
Oh yeah.
I know I personally don't consider him that. But hypotheticals, if Paul Heyman and him align, holy poopa cucka Batman, he's got a rocket strapped to his feet and he's gone, boys. Like he's going places. But does he need Paul Heyman right now? No,
Well,
not really.
a lot of people said, did CM Punk need Paul Heyman? A lot of people would say no.
No.
But it helped him.
Yes.
Did Roman Reigns really need Paul Heyman? No.
No.
But it certainly helped him.
It helped. Yep. And that's kind of where I am with Oba.
Did somebody like Brock Lesnar really need Paul Heyman?
Yes.
Yeah, but you never know, because Brock Lesnar did then is exactly what Obafemi is doing now.
Yeah.
But we know what Paul Heyman adds to anyone.
You're not wrong. But
yeah, and that's where I was going to say, did Curtis Axel need Paul Heyman? 1,000% yes. Did it help him? Not really.
But that was personal choices. He wasn't
Yeah.
listening. He wasn't listening to Paul Heyman.
No, Luther Reigns needed Paul Heyman, but Luther
Yeah.
Reigns had a talent level to where even Paul Heyman couldn't save him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here's the best thing. Paul Heyman said the one person that failed, that he believes he failed, was none other than the man we now know as Claudio Castagnoli. Back then, Cesaro. And I think that speaks volume to the talent that was Cesaro and is Claudio Castagnoli.
Yeah, no, 100%. I just think the difference between Brock and Oba is that Oba could talk on the mic. Brock really couldn't back then.
But he never really got an opportunity to do so. And let's face it, back in Brock's days, he didn't have a performance center.
This is true. You didn't have that. Yeah. Okay.
But Brock Lesnar also had the balls to say, if you didn't put me on the main roster, I'm leaving this company.
That's
then you're looking at the guy and saying, how do we not have this guy on our roster?
Right.
Right.
You get the balls to say something like that to the face of the guy that runs the company. Like, yeah, main roster. Who do you want to win this match?
Obafemi, definitely.
Yeah, it's pretty unanimous.
Because the thing is, after that match, we're going to see Oba on Monday night. Brock? Probably not.
you also mentioned it earlier. It's a matter of like, who needs that rocket?
Mm-hmm.
Oba is your future.
Yeah.
And what Brock can lose every match and still look bona fide dangerous in a title match because he's Brock effing
Yeah.
Lesnar.
He's made a statement over and over. Yeah.
Oba Femi, and despite the fact that we still look at him as, damn, like it should be a foregone conclusion that he just wipes the floor with everyone in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
He's still working his way up to be Oba effing Femi.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when it comes to Brock Lesnar, like I think he's kind of reached that aura that the Undertaker had, where a loss would not hurt Brock. Period.
Yeah. I get it. You know, I like to think outside the box and the what ifs and that kind of thing, and just kind of so-called stir the pot a little bit with things. But I get where everybody's coming from. I get it.
I mean, I just always thought it's because like the knot on the bow of that box was too much for you. But I mean,
sometimes.
I'm not gonna get like, hey man, that bow could be an absolute, you know what? And I get it.
Yeah.
If you don't have a good pair of scissors, that box could be a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I'll just be cutting it. I do like that Paul Heyman's just kind of taking Brock Lesnar and elevating. Listen, you're not facing just anybody. You're facing the guy that ended the streak, the guy that beat the man that invented Hell in a Cell. Like,
well, you definitely didn't invent it. Shawn Michaels did.
No, I know.
Shawn Michaels and Undertaker did it.
Yeah.
Still, in my eyes, the greatest Hell in a Cell match ever.
Oh, hands down, bro. You're correct. Oh, then he throws the mic. Like, oh. Okay.
But let's look at what we're seeing, though, right now. It's Paul Heyman and Oba Femi pushing the needle for this match. Oba Femi is going tit for tat with Paul Heyman on the microphone. An area of strength in WWE is your microphone abilities. What separates you from being very good to being elite in WWE? Microphone abilities.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Heyman is exactly what Brock Lesnar needed to become Brock effing Lesnar. If Oba Femi is a Paul Heyman-esque guy on the microphone, imagine what that does for his in-ring ability. It makes Oba Femi, in my eyes, potentially one of the greatest big men in wrestling history.
He very well could be. You're not wrong. And I feel that Oba Femi, when he gets in the back and people are talking, he's listening. He's not, oh, I know what I'm doing. I got this. He's just like, no, what are you going to tell me?
What Oba Femi is right now is a guy, in my eyes, that understands who the hell he is. And as someone who's been in WWE for under a decade, who has that run, he came out, he has evolved, he has gotten better, but he's real, he's authentic.
Yes.
He's somebody that the fans already connect with, like right away. And let's also add this. He is not one of us.
Whoa.
He is a minority in the world. He is a black man who is conquering the audience, the scene of professional wrestling, something we don't see a lot of the times. He is absolutely breaking down walls in front of our eyes. And he's doing it against one of the biggest big men in wrestling and Brock Lesnar and going toe-to-toe to one of the best managers slash advocates, whatever you want to call it, in Paul Heyman.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Oba is just preaching it right now on the mic. Sorry, Parrish, but wow.
He's doing exactly what I was saying, though.
Mhm.
No, to a T. Like, he's got Paul Heyman cowering in the corner, and he's not even like.
If you don't believe the moves that Obafemi does, you're believing the words that he says, and that is absolute gold when you are a performer in WWE.
I'll admit his mic skills from NXT to now, leaps and bounds have jumped. I can understand his English a lot better. And I don't know how you guys feel, but I have goosebumps and the hair is standing up because I feel his emotion coming through the TV at me. Like, if you can't do that as a performer, I'm lost with you. You fall to the wayside. But what are we doing here with Sami Zayn?
Well, he has an undisputed championship match against Cody Rhodes, so he's doing what he has to do, and that is getting ready.
Getting just in case, I guess, because I heard when I jumped in, Cody was on his way to the hospital. Look at him. He's like, what?
Cody Rhodes is no longer able to compete tonight.
Everyone's chanting CM Punk right now.
Yeah, well, we are live from Chicago.
We are.
Yeah.
And he does have his wrist tape up, kind of like somebody named CM Punk. Okay. Nope.
Well, another good Chicagoan Adam Pearce has other plans.
It's official, people. He is still defending the title. Not against Cody Rhodes, but we will find out later.
Well, it is official. 7 days a week, you can check Turnbuckle Studios. And you know what? 24 hours a day, you can check out us on Discord. But right now, let's check out those shows 7 days a week.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday night, we are on call as the Raw Patrol is on duty at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday, we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursdays, let us power your dreams with the Xbox Showcase at 9 p.m. Friday, we invite you to come for a ride with the SmackDown Security Detail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday, be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. And later in the day, the Locker Room presents Wrestling Recap Delivers at 7 p.m. Always be aware that weekend shows can vary in times, as the PLE Patrol and other watch party streams are always a must-see. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day and watch all of the latest episodes on turnbucklestudios.org/shows. And please do not forget to drop a like, follow, and to subscribe to all of our channels, and when the time is right, all you have to do is tap in.
That's right, everybody. Tap in, save money. Because Turnbuckle Studios has you covered 7 days a week, and we also have you 24 hours of those 7 days a week. If you go to w.gg, use promo code TB Studios and save yourself 10% on checkout.
Nice.
And go ahead.
I kind of wanted to go back to the Brock Lesnar Obafemi thing, and I wanted to say it from a non-kayfabe point of view. I get this feeling that Brock Lesnar, Obafemi, and Paul Heyman have all sat down together, and Obafemi is just soaking in everything that they're doing as they map out the storyline.
Wait, you said non-kayfabe?
Yes.
That sounds total kayfabe. But no, you're right. This has to be something that is wanted. I mean, we all knew that once Brock Lesnar defeated Obafemi, we knew a third match was incoming.
Mm-hmm.
They immediately said a third match had to happen.
Yeah.
Hell in a Cell. I mean, that ends everything. So this needs to be the end of this.
Well, that's what Oba was saying. This is the end. The book stops after this match, and Obafemi will be the ender of that match.
And in all honesty, Brock Lesnar is great at telling those 3-arc matches. I mean, 3-arc storyline matches. We saw that with Cody Rhodes a couple years back.
And I'm still waiting for the Frank Mir trilogy, but that's just me, by the way. That'd be the one time I actually watch USC again, but that's besides the point. But at the end of the day, this is just going to make Obafemi look like a bigger star, a bigger ticket draw. And that's what you want to do. That's how you do it. If there's one person to make Obafemi more dangerous than what he was when he debuts, his name is Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
And then once you build Obafemi's stock to be the FU money that we all want to get to in life, that's when you can go to, hey, Royce Keys, step up. That's when you go to Gunther, step up. Not that Gunther can't do it, because Gunther's a bona fide stud right now. And, well, you know, since his name starts with it, he can be a certified G2. But you just can't teach that. But that's beside the point. We're getting El Grande Americano live in color in the Mexico game at the World Cup, as we now have a WWE and FIFA Legacy Championship. And yeah, and who would have thought we would have saw this in 2026? But Chad Gable and Dragon Lee are tag team,
right?
As they go up against All Ego Ethan Page and Rusev. Does Rusev have new music?
I think
It
so.
sounded new, yeah.
It's like almost like a step up from his original time. He just unzips the top of Ethan Page
And
for
just chops
whatever
him.
reason, but
Just
this
lights him
version
up.
of Rusev is just becoming more entertaining.
Oh, completely.
And the pairing of Ethan Page and him has been a breath of fresh air.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool because they kind of, if you really pay attention, they both have egos, but their egos click and make this tag team entertaining to watch.
And that's why I love Ethan Page, because normally we always see with heels that egos collide.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
kind of-
Ethan Page is a fresher breath there because he allows egos to connect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, very.
Best, I know you were
Yeah.
about to say something. So
I was gonna say I kind of liken Ethan Page and Rusev to Jericho because Rusev was being kind of massively underutilized for the last part of a year. Big Show was the same thing, and then when they were looking for a replacement for Edge because Edge was out, Chris Jericho picked Big Show to join his team, and that's sort of what I'm seeing here.
well, and to add on it, it's almost like when Jericho and the Miz finally came together with those two egos, or even Jericho and Christian for that matter.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like they worked well, they gelled together.
And
so
go ahead. Sorry.
no, I was just gonna say like that's totally on par.
Yeah, completely. And the best part is that if you watch Ego Page, the way his mannerisms are when he's around Rusev, he lets Rusev be that more dominant ego. And then he just kind of stands back a little bit and is like, well, I mean, I'm not going to do anything to make him mad. He's bigger than I am.
And that's exactly what Chris Jericho did when he was tag teaming with the Big Show. That's
Right?
exactly what he did.
Well, and what I love too is just the fact that he knows, like straight up, like he doesn't want any of Rusev.
Yeah, he
So
doesn't
why
want
would-
none of that.
Why would you would challenge his alpha maleness?
Oh, what a
when
kick
all
from
you have
Dragon
to
Lee.
do is use it to your advantage, and he is very good of using a situation to his advantage, which
Right.
is why I said I just want him and Kevin Owens to work together because damn.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Now, I do got to wonder what happens next week if we do see Ethan Page and Rusev against one another in that gauntlet match.
That would be interesting.
Maybe they do exactly what Charlotte and
And-
Alexa Bliss did
Yeah.
in this year's Women's Royal Rumble. They didn't do anything.
They just avoided each other.
But I guess in a gauntlet match, I mean, what I just said was pretty stupid because in a gauntlet match, you have to have a fall before the next person comes in.
Yeah.
This is why they need to bring back the scramble match, man.
Right?
The winner of the scramble match is your number one contender. Come on. I'm just saying, Raw would be better with their boatload of chaos.
Because they don't have enough now.
No, that
Slow
you
mo
need.
either.
We need uncontrolled chaos with a little bit of attempt of control.
Oh my goodness.
Knowing that you can't control the chaos and you just allow it, but you control what you can, that is a recipe for a good Raw.
I mean, you're not wrong, but like, holy.
I mean, 97, 98, 99, watching Raw every week. It was just straight up chaos for 2 hours.
I mean, 1 week you got a milk truck, you got a beer
Yeah,
truck.
right?
Yeah. You had a Zamboni 1 week.
Yeah. That was in Detroit too. That was cool. I remember.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I will always remember that was in Detroit because there was a Red Wing
That's-
float. Or no,
Yeah.
there was like a Little Caesars or something slapped on that Zamboni,
Yeah.
which was so ironic because
Yeah.
Little Caesars is now the arena for the Detroit Red Wings.
Just the irony in that, eh? You're just
I
like,
know.
really, guys? Were you like foretelling something that was going to happen in Detroit? Like, come on.
Going their inner Simpsons, but
Right? What's up, brother?
I was gonna say if the audience says you guys are too much chaos and we want to control it, well, then we challenge you to control our chaos, and the only way to do that is by going to.
A Turnbuckle affiliation program is looking for more people. If you have passion level for pro wrestling, sports, video games, or something else, then Turnbuckle Studios is the place to be. If you have ever wanted to pursue content creation and want to join our team, then we would love to have you. Check out turnbucklestudios.org or contact us by email today because your future is now, and we want you to tap in.
And as that happened, Bobby Stats came in with saying, "You all are awesome." I just want to say thank you so much, Bobby. And we appreciate that. It's always nice to hear those kind words that you consistently say to us, and we appreciate it. So yeah, if you want to challenge us, by the way, just go to that. Go to turnbucklestudios.org. It's flat out atop of us right now. Hit that join function. Tell us how you want to solve our chaos. And yeah, we'll put you to the test because guess what? We will make you work for it.
Now I got to wonder if the other members of the Gauntlet match are going to find their way to get involved in this match at some point.
Oh, maybe.
And I think it could be after the match where we see like everybody just duke it out.
Well, then I have to wonder, does that make for a heel win here? Because as they're celebrating, then we see the Javon Evans, then we see the Joe Hendrys, only to get like Dominic Mysterio come out of it and maybe put in like a little warning shot. Sorry, Jey Uso, I stole your line. Bow.
I mean, it could go every which way right now. If you're talking about wanting that chaos, this is the match you could get that chaos out of. With how many are involved with the match next week. Oh, what a chop from Ruca on Dragon Lee. Holy.
I love the simplicity of it, too. You don't have to do much, but just a good old, like, chop. Love it.
Oh, man, that was great.
It was a great save from Chad Gable on that double suplex.
And I also... Oh, beautiful. I also love the fact that instead of just him angling over his partner there, he actually turned and like made sure that there was controlness to that as well. Like he looked out for the safety as well. It's those little details to why I think now Chad Gable is so deserving of a championship match, and he is my prediction of winning that gauntlet match, and it'll be Chad Gable defeating Penta for the IC title in Minnesota at SummerSlam. That is already an early prediction.
I'm gonna second that prediction as Dragon Lee taps out to the Accolade.
He'll win. Told you.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna second your theory. But it's not going to be what some people are hoping, like a whole drag out, two egos fighting. It's going to be a complete out of respect kind of match.
Oh, yeah. No, Chad Gable and Penta, I don't think are going to be an ego thing anymore.
No.
Yeah, no, there's going to be handshaking afterwards and a hug or something like that.
Yeah, like a congratulations, you earned it. Oh, here goes.
Let's look at what's going on. We're seeing Chad Gable come to Dragon Lee's aid, try to get Rusev out.
Oh, and here comes
Ethan
Joe
Page
Hendry.
and Rusev are putting to it. And Bess, take us away.
Yeah, here comes my man Joe Hendry coming to take everybody out.
Okay, does he have a blue thong on?
I don't look at Joe Hendry that way, but yeah.
You are now. Because you believe.
I do believe.
Oh my god.
Come on, man. He makes it obvious.
Oh.
But once again, I'll say this. I love that we're getting a lot more intensity out of Joe Hendry when he comes out. in these moments.
Why does Russo remind me of a more brutal version of Devon Dudley?
Yeah. Why
I'm
send?
kind of surprised. Like, we're not getting Javon Evans here. We're not getting. I mean, Dom makes sense because, like, why would you when the heels are already doing their job?
Mm-hmm.
But even in a weird way, like, I'm surprised Penta's not even coming out.
Wow.
Gotta love that pose from Ethan Page. It's so
Right.
simple.
And here's the other thing. Ethan Page kind of already has one up on Joe Hendry. They did fight for the NXT title a year or so ago, and Ethan Page was the one who was successful in that one.
Yep. Oh, we're promoting Money in the Bank already in New Orleans.
Yep. October 10th, 10/10.
We're actually going to New Orleans.
Oh, yeah. That was announced pretty short after we found out that Saudi was getting the WrestleMania 43. It was actually originally slated for September and then moved to October.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oof.
Well, we were taking a look at what happened last Monday night in Jimmy versus LA Knight, where Solo Sikoa once again showed up to help LA Knight in a way.
And got that BFT from LA Knight to Jey Uso.
And then earlier tonight when Jimmy took out LA.
Yeah, we forgot that part. Sorry, Bubba.
Yeah.
It's okay. I don't mind a surprise.
And Jackie Redmond is one busy woman tonight.
Surprised as a Canadian, she doesn't have good old running shoes on right now. But you got to respect the fact that she's still doing the running.
Yeah.
Not in running shoes.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look who it is coming up around the corner. And she's like, I'm out.
Oh, and there's Jacob. LA Knight may have to swallow his pride and may have to actually ask Solo for that help.
Well, not just Solo, but with SmackDown, we saw Royce Keys and Jacob have that awkward interaction. Do we see Royce Keys getting involved into this? And could we see a 6-man at SummerSlam? The Usos and Jacob Fatu versus LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, and Royce Keys.
I wouldn't be upset about that. Take my money.
No, don't do that. Well, unless you're spending that money at yeah, we need to find an updated one of that.
Yep.
Room. But yeah, go to turnbucklestudios.org. Go to the shop section. Don't do what that thing said, because that was old school. You know how WWE likes to go retro? We were just doing that to test you, to see if you knew what we were trying to do. And if you did, you passed because we want you to go to that above link. Go and hit that shop section and go buy some stuff. If you're taking all of Bubba Dude's money, which guess what? I saw it's actually a lot. He puts he invested in Prime Energy because he loves Logan Paul and Sexy Red music at an early stage that he has made a fortune. So take his money and spend it at turnbucklestudios.org/shop and get your favorite shows, shirt, pillow, hat, hoodie, whatever the case may be, and just support the show because, well, why not? It's you know what? All the cool kids are doing it, so you might as well.
Oh my God. Oh, just put it on thicker. Just put it on there thicker, bro. You're not.
I don't know what you mean by that. I'm just trying to
no peer
direct
pressure,
everyone where to go.
Oh, that was good.
Hey, look, the show's back on. How convenient.
Oh, my word. Too funny. So what match is next now?
I mean, we have to think that main event match, Sami Zayn, come next. But right now, we got a Bailey segment.
Yeah, I gotta believe we're getting Bailey's response to Lyra's segment last week.
Isn't it ironic that Bailey has done just about everything in WWE? But the one accomplishment she has yet to do on the main roster is the one Lyra Valkyria did when she became the inaugural Women's Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, and that's why it wouldn't surprise me, depending on when we see this matchup, as we're going to see them meeting face to face next week. But I got to think that if there is a match that develops out of this, whoever wins is going after Sol Ruca and saying, "I want that Intercontinental title."
Well, we might be getting Bailey and Lyra going face to face, but we're going to get Brock F. and Lesnar next week on Monday. Well as a gauntlet match. And yeah, as Bobby corrected me, I was thinking 6 the entire time. There's actually 7 people in that match, as we also have Io Sky taking on Roxanne Perez next week.
And the OTC will be in the house next week too.
Wow.
I'm really happy that our world heavyweight champion is deciding to work on Monday.
Must be nice. Adam Pierce is trying to get a hold of somebody. Yeah, look, it's Nick Aldis.
And he's making texting look very awkward right now. I should interrupt him right now.
So Nick,
of course,
he's
CM
the one.
Punk. Sorry, Best. I didn't mean to cut you off there, buddy.
Yeah.
Main event's coming up next as we promote a little 2K26.
As they're promoting absolutely nothing. So we are just going to say, well, you guys want to see it all? Like just
Do it.
everything at one point?
Do it.
I can. I'm trying to see if I can get the updated video right now with so you got to hold on. All right.
Oh, man.
Man, you're just easily going for it.
Just eager.
Really? Yeah, right?
The eager beaver. Can't help it.
So, I mean, you just gotta, like, chill for a second, man.
Okay.
You know, like, there's just a lot that has to be done first.
I can't calm down, dude. I'm excited.
I know.
I'm having a really good day. That's all. I'm having an amazing day today.
It's a good day. Yes, it is. That is not the first New Day reference I've made tonight.
No?
No, I opened up the show pretty much doing my best Biggie impression.
Man, I miss that guy.
I do too.
I hope he gets better enough to like be some part in the ring, around the ring.
He has already stated on Chris Van Vliet that his in-ring career is definitely over. He's getting married. All the congratulations to Biggie.
Better not be on my wedding day.
And what does it matter? It's just something you have in common with the former world champion, former Grand Slam champion, or not even former, current Grand Slam champion.
Right.
If I'm going to share
nice. If I'm going to share anything, I'd like it to be with Big E because he's a great guy. Did you figure it out? It's like, nope, calm down.
Figure what out?
Best is over there just stuffing his face with Cheezos or some crazy cracker.
Well, I would too if you're just shameless plug right there.
Not shameless plug. We did not in any way. Oh, they're talking about the Fanatic.
Hey, look, the show's back. That's just convenient.
Right? Oh, they're showing all the games that they play at Fanatic. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Like I said, I wish I could attend this event because I would gladly go.
Oh, now we got Judgment Day.
Talking about how they destroyed Danhausen's lab last week.
Whoa, what did that light ever do?
I don't know, but whatever it did, it wasn't the brightest move.
No.
I get a feeling that Danhausen curses Dom next week before the gauntlet match.
That would be funny.
But that wouldn't be the first time Dom was cursed in an Intercontinental title situation.
No, that's how he lost his title, no?
Yep. Oh, Danhausen and JD McDonough at Saturday night's main event.
Okay. Cool.
You know what? You know what Danhausen has been doing really good at lately?
What's that?
Selling merch.
Yes, he has.
Yeah. You know who can also sell merch?
Sami Zayn.
Us.
Us.
This is us.
Us.
People, this is why we need your help, which is why we'll play that as well. Check this out.
The Turnbuckle Studios store is open for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Get the merch and represent the best from the shows you watch on a weekly basis. Multiple styles to choose from with over 10 products available. Don't get left out and pick up all your favorites today. Find us at turnbucklestudios.org.
A Turnbuckle affiliation program is looking for more people. If you have passion level for pro wrestling, sports, video games, or something else, then Turnbuckle Studios is the place to be. If you have ever wanted to pursue content creation and want to join our team, then we would love to have you. Check out turnbucklestudios.org or contact us by email today because your future is now, and we want you to tap in.
Boogity boogity boo. That's right, people. Go to turnbucklestudios.org. Click the top right button there. You'll see shop. Go buy the greatest merch for our shows that you can buy. It'll be very well received. Again, don't forget, when you buy something, take a picture of you with said product. Send us an email and give us permission. Obviously, we're not going to do it without your permission, but to put you on air in that product or wearing that product or hanging on to it, whatever, and we'll give you a shout out for buying our product. Don't forget, that's turnbucklestudios.org.
And if that's not good enough, there we go. Right there.
What?
That is the QR code to join us on Discord.
No, it's not.
You want to ever check out Turnbuckle Studios on Discord? Right there. Because if there's ever an opportunity where we will want to watch other pay-per-views, could be on Discord. So you just never know when to find out what's going on with Turnbuckle Studios and joining us on Discord. Sami Zayn's in the ring, finding out who his opponent is.
It's CM Punk! Woo! With a new t-shirt. We all kind of called this, though, no?
I mean, I truly thought it was THQ, man.
I want that shirt. That's cool.
I would love it if WWE actually reconciled with THQ and they busted out a freaking THQ shirt.
I mean, I had my heart set on Brooklyn Brawler challenging for the title, but I'll settle for
What
CM
about
Punk.
Aldo effing Montoya?
Hey, I got to see him wrestle live, so twice.
Ever for the WWE Undisputed Heavyweight Championship?
No.
I thought so. So is this how CM Punk gets transferred over to SmackDown?
Yep.
Yep.
This is the easiest way you get CM Punk to go from Raw to SmackDown. Give him the title.
God, I love CM Punk. Give him the flex. Saying, I work out.
Oh, Sami Zayn is not looking happy.
He knows his belt
you
is in
have to
jeopardy.
wonder, if you're Sami Zayn, you got blindsided as champion. Would they ever do this to Cody Rhodes? Would they ever do this to any other of their champions?
Probably not.
So, like, his gripe is legit, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. You're not an all-time professional if you can't adjust on the fly in
This is
professional
true.
wrestling. However, who does this to your world champion, let alone the undisputed champion of the world?
Right. Again, was it Sami Zayn's fault that Cody Rhodes couldn't attend this match tonight? No.
No.
He's not the one who attacked him.
Therefore, the match should be null and void and booked for another time. He should not be wrestling tonight. I am in the corner of Sami Zayn. As much as I like CM Punk, this match should not be happening tonight. They should have done this SmackDown.
Which is what Sami Zayn tried to do.
He did.
He said he didn't understand why he was even defending the title on Raw in the first place.
This is why, my friend. Which I think I remember calling this happening on SmackDown Friday night. I would have to go back and look to make sure. I think I called it. I'm pretty sure I did.
Well, we originally said Cody could win. Cody may win the title. No, we said Sami was going to win the title that night, but Punk was still going to show up.
Yeah, I didn't see it going this way, but I knew Punk was going to be here.
Mm-hmm.
Sammy's just being
take my money for a future tag match of Cody Rhodes and CM Punk against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Wow.
Like, just take my money, because if you can't see how that brings it all together, Kevin Owens has already stated that him and CM Punk aren't friends. We all know the best friends of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. We all saw the video of Becky Lynch bringing that moment together of Kevin Owens hugging Sami Zayn after winning the title, which was just beautiful to see.
Chicago just belting out CM Punk's theme song.
CM Punk's tattoos almost look like it's chest hair.
It is chest hair.
Yeah. No, he has some, but you can't tell because of the tattoos.
Yeah.
And I believe that is CM Punk's sister.
I think it is, nephew. Yes.
Yeah.
Is that Shalene, the one that he made famous in the Kevin Nash promo?
I think so.
Oh. CM Punk's been hitting the gym, boys.
Oh yeah, we've been seeing the videos.
Well, I didn't see videos, sorry.
Yeah, he's been posting on his social media the work he's been doing in the gym.
Oh, yeah?
Or even the videos of people catching him at the gym saying, oh, that's CM Punk, he's looking jacked.
Oh, what a chop by Sami Zayn. Holy.
But also, let's give an ode to the respect and the homage to Bret Hart with that gear that CM Punk is sporting right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's a well-known Bret Hart fan.
Which, ironically enough, he is the guy that introduced Sami Zayn when he fought John Cena for the United States title on Raw many years ago, which saw Sami Zayn compete for the first time on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
How that all connects is just perfect.
Ugh. You gotta love that inverted atomic drop. What?
CM Punk just staying one step ahead of Sami right now.
Yep.
I mean, I'm going to be the first one to say that when CM Punk came back to the WWE, one of the biggest and most fun things to watch was Twitter and how many people said how washed up he was based on their thoughts of him from AEW.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say, like, I'm not going to make fun of another company's fan base or anything like that, but just the narrative that he had nothing left. That WrestleMania match against Roman Reigns was nothing short but beautiful in every single way. And when we thought that nothing was better or was even going to top how Cody Rhodes finished the story against Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40, we got Roman Reigns versus CM Punk at WrestleMania 42. What CM Punk can do in the ring, and I think this is why WWE is the best fit for him, is tell those stories, not just outside of the ring, but more importantly, inside the ring, as your job as a professional wrestler is to tell a story with your body inside the confines of a wrestling match. And CM Punk in his later years is doing that masterfully. And we know Sami Zayn has made a history of just being one of the best inside the ring. I mean, this has to be an instant classic of a match, if you ask me.
You would think.
But not only does Edmonton get the Saturday show instead of the Sunday show, we have a later time slot. You see that?
I did see that.
Come on now. Is it because it's Sunday? You're like, yeah, we got to finish earlier because it's Sunday. Got Monday Night Raw the next day. Like, wah, wah, wah. And trust me, I'm aware of the fact that I might be doing a little wah, wah, wah about it too. I get that. Oh, perfect. Well, because she is online now at the following of the end of this broadcast, we will be rating out to a Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler, on Twitch.
Nice.
Just to let everybody know. So when you do follow suit and head to her stream at the end, let her know that Turnbuckle Studios sent ya. And we only play with one suit, and that is Spades. So just let her know. Turnbuckle Studios. Our favorite card is the Queen of Spades. Just let her know that.
Yep. Oh, what a need of the skull.
I do got to believe that if Sami is not successful in this match tonight, that he will still find his way into the main event by trying to goad Punk into another matchup.
Oh, rematch clause.
Mm-hmm. Because until we know the extent of Cody's injury, we don't know if he's going to make it to SummerSlam with whatever happened to him.
Ooh, jeez.
what I love is almost the desperation out of CM Punk so far in this match.
Mm.
It's almost like he has more desperation to win the title than Sami Zayn does to keep it.
Right? Getting that vibe myself. You're correct. Just seems like Sammy's going through the motions, where Punk's putting lots of heart into it.
I will never say Sami Zayn puts in the motion or just goes through the motions, but I mean, let's not face it. Like Sami Zayn was absolutely shell shocked with this matchup tonight.
Yeah, true.
Even to where you yourself stated it's not fair that he is wrestling tonight for the title.
Yeah, so the story I think they're telling in this match is Sammy's lack of preparedness for this match. He was prepared to face Cody, not CM Punk.
Oh, and what an ode to his future as we got that hammerlock into a clothesline. Something that if he followed CM Punk through his days of Ring of Honor, he made famous. Like what that was a signature move from his past that he has not hit in a while, let alone in his initial run with WWE.
Right.
Now I have to ask, do we see the Pepsi plunge?
I mean, they're in position for it.
I know. Bobby Stats saying this is wrestling.
Oh, superplex. Wow.
It was a beautiful superplex.
Now, let's put it out there that CM Punk's last match was WrestleMania main event night 2. That was his last match. And we're seeing him do what he's doing right now at the age he is. And the narrative of a lot of people was when he transitioned from AEW to WWE was just a poor decision. This is what we're getting.
Yeah, it was a lot of people saying he wouldn't be able to keep up. He wouldn't be able to handle wrestling this many times in a row. He wouldn't be able to, and the list just kept going on. I agree. It was kind of overwhelming, even as a fan. But to see the shape he's in, the dedication he's showing to doing what he needs to do, to just get it done, I'm definitely been impressed with his ability at his age and the shape that he's in. Like, let's not forget that. He's around my age, if not a little bit older, and he's in phenomenal shape. Like, come on.
CM Punk, as of right now, is 47 years old. He's turning 48 in October.
Holy cow.
And he's putting back-to-back performances in like he's doing right now, where the span time, now let's be honest, during the time of CM Punk's last match to tonight, Liv Morgan has yet to defend her women's world title.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a minute since she's defended that thing.
She hasn't defended it since she won it.
Yeah.
You know, we've heard more about the women's tag titles than we have the heavyweight, or not the heavyweight, the world title, they call it. Sorry. That's interesting.
So, yeah, like it's pretty crazy to think that CM Punk has had more, and it's only 2 more title matches than Liv Morgan has had title defenses. And we're looking already At 4 months.
Wow. Just crazy when you stop to think about like the statistics. I said that wrong. I'm sorry. I can't speak it.
It's all good.
It's crazy when you stop to think about that stuff. Like, it's been 3 months since we've seen Punk, and it's been 3 months since we've seen any activity from the women's world champion. Wow,
because Liv won that title at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
Night 1 of WrestleMania.
Ooh. That's the third attempt of the go to sleep that Sami's fought his way out of.
And this match is just proving to me why Sami belongs in that main event slot.
Blue Thunderbomb by Sami.
And I love the look at the desperation he made to the referee as if to say, speed up the count, speed up the count. I need to get the win.
Yeah, right. Whoops.
I will never in my life ever dispute, and that is pun intended, of Sami Zayn inside a squared circle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. The guy's a workhorse.
I will always say the reason why we never saw Christian re-signed after his surprise performance in the Royal Rumble during the pandemic was because WWE already had Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we talk about guys who are great storytellers in the ring. Sami Zayn has got to be in that discussion.
Sami
totally.
Zayn and CM Punk have a common similarity. They have both defeated Gunther for a championship.
Yeah.
This is true. Oh, my goodness. Punk drops that Macho Man elbow and almost got the 3 count.
Oh, right into the Anaconda Vice.
Right, yeah, Anaconda Vice. Does Sami tap?
No.
Nah, Sami doesn't tap that easy.
Man, he's just reefing on that wrist.
If I'm Sami, I reach and grab a handful of hair.
But I'm surprised. This is exactly what I was going to say. I'm surprised he doesn't pull the head down and get that head scissors.
Yeah, I was
Like
say, well,
he's right there. Use your legs to your advantage to break this hold.
Yeah, he did.
There we go.
Well, there's the head
Just
scissors.
put him in a triangle.
It looked like he tried for the head scissors earlier, but it looked like Punk bit him on the leg to stop it.
Like, it is so simple that's what I love. This is a good technical match. Something that we do not get very much in 2026 for a main championship.
This is Kurt Angle, Chris Benoit of this era.
This
is Bret Hart 1, 2, 3 kid. This is like, I'll even say it. This is Bret and Owen.
Any one of all of those matches.
I mean, this is Chad Gable Gunther. Like, if we're going 2 guys in the modern day, this is Ilya Dragunov Gunther in a weird way too. Just without the emphasis on aggression instead of technicality.
No?
Oh, Sami connected.
Oh, Sami hit the go to sleep for real. 1, 2. Oh my goodness, he just kicked out.
And my favorite was that we saw a shot of the announcers. The reaction from the announcers looked legit too.
And let's not put it out there. This is a match that we were expecting to get.
Yeah.
Right?
This is this may rank up there in my matches of the year.
Remember when John Cena and Shawn Michaels had just that surprising hour-long match on Raw,
Yep.
and he had never expected it. Well,
Yeah, yep.
I will. Yeah, I'll never forget that match because when I looked at when the match came to an end because of how good it was, I'm like, okay, what's next on Raw? And then I'm like, oh, it's the end of Raw.
Yeah, right. Oh, he used Sami's. Oh my goodness. That move scares me every time I see it from anybody.
The Exploder.
Yeah.
Exploder. Don't even know her, but that move is fantastic.
Punk's bleeding. Oh, he was going for the haluva kick. Sami with the go to sleep number 2 into the
Blue
Thunder
Bomb. Holy!
Wow! The crowd. Look at the crowd. Every single one of them just about are on their feet watching this match.
Michael Cole's even standing up. I caught it out of the corner of the camera.
If all fan bases, if Chicago doesn't stand up and applaud this match, despite who wins, we all know it's expected that they'll do that if CM Punk is to win. But if Sami Zayn is to win, they don't do that. Come on now.
Yeah,
Chicago is one of the best crowds of all time when it comes to any sport, let alone pro wrestling. But we all know that if you earn the respect of Chicago and Philadelphia, those are the towns you've made it in pro wrestling.
Yeah.
Well,
New York is just a different thing, but we know those are the two that
he's just slapping the taste out of Punk's mouth right now. Punk's getting mad. Punk's getting mad.
Yeah, Punk's about to Hulk up.
He's gonna Punk up. No Hulk in that. He's punking it up. Yeah. Oh! Here we go. It's a slobber knocker, boys.
For a second, I thought we were going to build into the good old fashioned hockey fight spot that we've been seeing lately.
Oh, he missed the haluva kick. Oh, Punk with the haluva kick. Oh, here we go. Back to the middle of the ring for the GTF. Go to sleep.
Yeah, it's time for Sami to go to sleep. Wow.
That's 3 people. Punk wins the undisputed WWE title. Woo! Woo! Come on. That's awesome. Welcome to SmackDown, Punk.
Yeah, we'll be seeing more of you on the SmackDown security detail, Punk.
I mean, a triple threat at SummerSlam has to be the way they go.
Yeah.
Unless we get Cody Rhodes versus CM Punk at SummerSlam and CM Punk versus Sami Zayn at Saturday Night's Main Event. That's like the only way I could, like, the only different ways I see it. But I'm going to flat out say it. As great as this match is, I still effing hate the fact that Sami Zayn did not have a respectful title reign.
Yeah, he kind of hold it till this guy comes back.
But this could be the start to the build to that respectful to that longer title reign as well.
If Sami Zayn is your Money in the Bank champion or winner, and he doesn't get a real rematch, and he steals the title at Saudi Arabia and WrestleMania, then okay. But
Yeah,
I'd
that's
love to
probably where
see
they're gonna
him
go with
like
it.
win the title in front of a North American crowd. Because he can't just only win the title in Saudi Arabia
No.
or even Montreal. But
Oh,
let's
my
also
goodness.
put this out there. CM Punk's last 2 matches, he walked in as champion in one. He's walking out champion in the other. They're 3 months apart.
Yep.
And both of them rank right up there as match of the year.
Oh, his match with Roman was second. Like, I would put that over this one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, Roman and Punk is still my match of the year. The mask versus mask match has to be number 2. I don't disagree that this match is absolutely amazing. It was, but it just didn't have the caveat of being a WrestleMania main event build or the build of the mask versus mask match.
Yeah, I agree.
No, but it had
Was
that
this-
unexpected moment, you know?
I was gonna say, is this the best Raw match of the year? Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. It's definitely up there to be a qualifier for sure. Wow, boys, that was intense.
I mean, Monday Night Raw, we not got 1 title change. We had 2. And I think that is very surprising. The Vision are your new tag team champions, and CM Punk is now your new undisputed WWE heavyweight champion.
Wow.
On top of that, the rest of Raw this tonight was absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
And AJ Styles is retired.
Yeah, every match from top to bottom had something going for it, and that's what I loved about tonight's Raw. We even had that show-long storyline leading up, like who is going to challenge Sami Zayn. I love when Raw does that. I love when SmackDown does that, where we have those show-long storylines and we wrap it up at the end, but we still continue on with the bigger story.
Yeah.
I mean, let's not talk about just how interesting the Intercontinental title picture is.
Yeah.
Let's
Especially with
not
that.
talk about how Io Sky single-handedly gave up a middle finger to all of Judgment Day and helped Sol Ruca retain her title.
Yep.
Let's not talk about how LA Knight stepped up to Seth Rollins and then stepped up and got knocked down by not just Jimmy Uso, but also Jacob Fatu.
Yep.
Like, this whole Raw has been or was absolutely great in the sense that it's leading up to something, and it was very meaningful for whether it's Saturday night's main event or SummerSlam. This was a very integral Raw to tell these stories.
Yeah, and we saw some definitive answers, but some of those definitive answers just raised more questions, especially when Maxine came out and attacked the Street Profits. What we saw afterwards was Otis and Tozawa going WTF when they left. So I can't wait.
Go ahead.
I can't wait to see like where everything is going again.
Yeah. And as we go from Chicago to Dallas next week, but Bubba, your thoughts on what you saw?
Yeah, right.
On tonight's episode of Raw.
The part that I'm intrigued about is LA Knight. Where is he gonna go? I again, like you guys said, it's gonna become a 3-way match, or like a 3-man tag match. I guess they call it a 6-man, but whatever. who's he going to get for backup? Is he going to have to kind of swallow his pride and talk to Solo? Because we already know that Royce Keys is having issues with Fatu that I'm sure he's going to want to straighten out. So we could count that as a tag team there. But Solo's kind of the question mark. Do we see the swallowing of our pride and going to ask for help? Because Solo knows the bloodline. He knows these guys. He grew up with them. He knows the ins and outs. And then I'm gonna die on this mountain tonight. I am happy and proud for CM Punk to win, but that match should not have been taking place tonight. Not at all. The original Cody Rhodes got hurt, got sent to the hospital, was not medically cleared to compete. Therefore, Sami Zayn shouldn't have been competing tonight. He should have went back to SmackDown and figured it out there. So Sami Zayn has a legit dispute with what happened tonight. Not much of a fight because, I mean, both bosses were like, yeah, you're doing it. You're fighting. You came to fight, you're fighting. Too bad. We don't care. Cody's out, you're fighting. But I disagree. Yeah. It shouldn't have happened. Other than that, wow. Raw, again, stepping it up the next notch. I can't wait to see what happens next week when I come in again with these guys. Again, thank you, gentlemen.
Oh, don't thank us. You're part of the team.
I'm usually working.
If anybody's on our Twitch side, you're being rated out to the Queen of Spades, Shanna Baszler, because 1, she is effing awesome. 2, we just love her. So let us know. Or tell her that Turnbuckle Studios sent you. But no, Bubba, you said he has a dispute. Sami Zayn had a dispute losing the undisputed championship. Could we also see Sami Zayn from the past talking about conspiracy theories in WWE? It's something to talk about. Maybe it's something you want to talk about. Who knows? But I will say that is why we tune in, and we will come back to you next week with the Raw Patrol. But Chris Best, can you take us home tonight as we say goodbye to everyone? But first, catch us at turnbucklestudios.org and check us out on turnbucklestudios.org/hosts if you want to follow every one of us.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you all. Thank everyone for tuning in. For Chris Parrish, for Bubba Duke, this is Chris Best, and we're signing off.